You're listening to HauntsRUs, the podcast that's haunted on Maine. I'm your host, Cheeb, and I'm joined today by my co-host. No, wait. It's the hardest part of this podcast is just starting it. One day we can say our real names. It'll be fine. One day. Yeah, one day. Your name is Thotty. All right.
My name is Thotty.
My name is Cheeb. Everyone just calls me Cheeb, so I just remember it easier.
Yeah.
No one knows what my real name is.
Pretty much.
Anyways, you're listening to HauntsRUs, the podcast that's haunted on Maine, and I'm haunted on Maine, and now you're haunted on Maine. Disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Ugh.
My name's Cheeb. I'm your host, and I'm joined by my co-host, Thotty.
Hello.
Tell me about
Hello. My name's Thotty, and I just fucked up my phone interview. It was great.
That's great. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Oh, man, I love trying to...
My house might be a little bit haunted.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that happens sometimes, When someone passes away, sometimes the house is a little bit haunted afterward. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's really funny. Oh, what were you saying?
I said they just want to remind you, like, hey, I used to live here too. Bye.
What's up? It's really funny because it's like super casual. Like, mom will be like, oh yeah, sometimes like I'll see like the shadow or like the outline of her, and that happens sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, no, that's scary. Don't say that.
Like, no, please.
She's
no,
like, nah, dude.
I fart in here. I don't want to see.
She doesn't need to see me right now.
Oh man, that was my big thing. Anytime like when my relatives passed away, my mom was very quick to be like, "Oh no, it's okay because she's always watching over you." And I'm like, "No, please. I'm very embarrassing." I hope that's not the case, Mom.
What are we actually talking about?
We're actually talking about eBay.
eBay, the haunted doll market. Do you collect anything?
Oh, I collect so much stuff. I have my
collect?
my whole house is filled with stupid shit. I like start collections and then I go, oh, I don't want to do it anymore. Or the thing that I'm collecting is no longer. But my favorite is the LOL dolls.
Yeah,
LOL dolls are my MGA got me by the fucking nutsack, dude. I love brats.
You just like you're gonna buy, just like squeezing you with every new release. It's like we got a goth girl.
Yeah, they're like, we have a goth girl LOL doll. You go and buy it? I'm like, yeah. They're like, it's random though, so you don't know if you got her. I'm like, I will buy until I get her. Thank you.
It's like they got an Egyptian LOL doll, and I'm just like, stop. That's my favorite. Oh, or you got like the rare candy skull or sugar skull LOL, didn't you?
I did. I love her so much. She's so cute. If you put her in water, she gets like what is it called? She gets like a cool design on her undercut. It's dope.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I want it. So I could add it to like because I have like a small collection of skeletons. It's like it's like some figures from Book of Lives and like a couple of figures from Coco and of course Skeleta from Monster High, which is like the thing that I am obsessed with Monster High, dude. It's really sad. Cool. It's really sad because everyone will be like, yeah, Monster High was cool. And then they won't be ready for the amount of info dumping I have in store for them.
They're not ready.
They're not ready.
I fucking love it, dude. It's so fun. I think Yeah, I think I didn't know anything about Monster High until you were like, let me just info dump you real quick. And I was like, yes.
Just fucking tell you everything that's happened in Monster High for the last Let me just tell you the 10-year history of what happened in Monster High and why it's bad now and doesn't exist.
It's the best. I love info dump, man. Have you, what's it called? Have you seen that series? I think it's on Netflix. It's called, like, The Toys That Made Us or something like that.
Yeah, I love The Toys That Made Us. I can't wait till they do a Monster High episode, because it's like a defunct toy line.
Yeah. I like their episode about, like, wrestling toys.
Oh, yeah. One of the designers is on Instagram.
Oh,
yeah, I'm starting to find, like, all kinds of cool toy designers on, like, Instagram. Maybe I'll, like, link them down above if I find them.
Yeah,
bro. Like, the thing about toys is that there's just, like, a lot of, like, effort and, like, time that gets put into them that, like, we don't, like, fucking think about.
Yeah, man.
And then on top of that, like, it's given to, like, a child, and, like, a child, like, they play with it, and they, like, put a lot of emotional energy to it, and like it means something to them, because like even as adults we like go back and try to buy the things that we had as children because like they meant something and they represent like a specific time era and like a point in our life, you know?
Yeah, man. I stay trying to find those like old school Disney ballerina. They have they have a new line of Disney Disney princess ballerinas that are dog shit. But the ones from, 2004 are so fucking good. And I had to give them away at, like, a garage sale or something. And I was so fucking sad. I was like, oh, I'm a big girl. I can do it. Like, oh, I'm a big girl. I give it away. But now that I'm an adult, I'm like, I really wish I would have kept those because they're really nice. And they're very well made. And they have pointy feet. And it's fun.
That might have been back when Mattel had the license. And then they lost it. And then Monster High went to shit.
Yeah. I don't know. It's... I kind of like the new Monster High dolls. I mean, I don't like all the stuff that comes with it, like that they're not as good of a quality and they're not as posable as the ones before, but I think they look cute. But
yeah, the new Hasbro Disney princess dolls I don't like that much because they have like the giant heads and like the teeny,
they look like
tiny
shit.
Little bodies. I do not like them.
No, they look like shit. I hate it.
But yeah, man,
we were talking about it last night. They can't make a fashion doll to save their lives. Hasbro.
Yeah, Hasbro can't make a fashion line to save their lives. Like all you have to do is you have to make a doll that looks like they can say fuck.
Yeah.
And then you'll just be printing money.
There you go.
You trying to tell me that Frankie Stein doesn't say fuck?
Oh, she says
more.
She says
fuck. Look at her makeup. She says fuck. Right?
She says fuck and you in consecutive order. Frankie Stein, I don't know anything about the lore, but she looks like she would be a bully, and I like her.
Oh no, the lore of like Frankie Stein is that she's only like a couple years old, but like she has the body of a teenager, and so like that's why she dates like a lot of boys, because she's just like, ooh.
Oh no.
She's like literally super young and naive. And that's like part of her character arc. God, if only you spent as much time as I did looking up like adult like interpretations of the characters.
I never thought to. I wasn't a huge fan. Like I like the way that they look, but I wasn't like crazy about it. If you ask me about Barbie, I'll fucking tell you. That's about it. Oh, I fucking love Barbie. And the movies, I don't care.
Yeah, Barbie, people fucking love those movies, dude.
Barbie Swan Lake.
Some of the Barbie movies are like super good, actually. It's like they still hold up.
Yeah. I don't even care. I think when I was younger, they like I had like a bootleg, a burned copy DVD of Barbie Swan Lake.
DVD? Dude, that's so funny.
Yeah. They did crimes. They didn't. Well, maybe. Actually, I I don't know who did these crimes. I had a bootleg copy.
Of Disney's, not Disney, Barbie
Not Disney.
Swan Lake.
Yeah, Barbie Swan Lake.
Yeah, if you're like a bit older, like the piece of Barbie media that I always recommend to everyone is Barbie's Life in the Dreamhouse that aired on the Hub. I think you could find it on YouTube. I fucking love those
You
episodes.
can find it on YouTube. I fucking love Barbie Life in the Dreamhouse.
Yeah, man, they're
it's like so
making
good.
They're making the new movie. I don't know if it's ever gonna come out, but like Mattel has been like in the works of creating like a fucking Barbie movie, and I'm just like, just make a Life in the Dreamhouse movie.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Man, I love Barbie. You can make so many things out of her, man. She's everything. Have you seen those the YouTube videos that Barbie has? It's amazing.
No, I haven't, because I'm just like, it's not my Barbie. She's Barbie.
She's definitely not Barbara. She is Barbie. She's very young. But I don't know, it's really cute. And like they have ones with Ken and they're like, oh yeah, me and Ken are just like best friends, and it's like a will they won't they kind of thing, and it's amazing.
And I can't believe you're on YouTube looking up Barbie content.
Don't listen. I told you.
Dude,
I told you.
Dude, so
I love Barbie.
Of, like, the Monster High webisodes, I think, are lost media, because like I think the account that like was holding them deleted them all. But I remember I would just like have them play on like automatic when I was like doing something.
Damn.
And I was like 19 by then. I was a fucking adult.
Anyway, lost media.
The Monster High webisodes are lost media, and I remember I would like fucking just have him on in the background. I liked it, man. It had like a cool aesthetic to it. It's just like purple and green.
Yeah. They're really cute. They're like they're Barney colors. They're Barney colors, but also they're spooky.
Yeah, they're Barbie colors, but just spooky. You're right. But yeah, like as like me and you were like really big like doll collectors, but like it's mostly like fashion dolls that we collect. I collect a lot of Monster Highs. I collect some Figmas and like anime characters.
Oh yeah.
I collect a lot of plushies.
Those two.
Yeah, I have a lot of plushies. I have like a friend that has like 1 million Alcapasso. She's like super big into those. And I have like one, and it's supposedly like super rare.
Really? Hell yeah.
Yeah, I have
That's
like
exciting.
a rainbow Alcapasso, and it's supposedly super rare because it's like a claw game one, and I be playing those claw games.
You do be playing those claw. I was gonna say, I was like, I didn't realize that they had like a system like that, but if it's claw games. She stayed playing those games, man. I'm really jealous. I've never won anything out of those claw games that you play. They're too.
You just have to like figure it out, man.
They're too hard. I want to hit. I want to do the strongman game and win the jackpot like I did last time.
Yeah. You won. You just booped it. And yes, a lot of those games are just luck. The claw games have a little bit of skill to them. But, I won't go into detail. I could do, like, a whole fucking episode on how to, like, win games off of, like, claw games.
Fuck yeah.
There's, like, whole YouTube channels dedicated to that
there
shit.
There is. I love those things.
Yeah.
I was watching them, like, in preparation for when we went to go... we went to go play games. I was like, I'm gonna win. I will win, and I will impress my new friend Cheeb. I will do it. And I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
Yeah,
I did win that strongman game.
We also, like, met each other because, like, our respective boyfriends were just like, does your girlfriend, like, collect the little slut baby dolls?
Yeah. That's exactly what happened.
And then they're just like, dude, my girlfriend collects the little slut baby dolls. And also, like, the purple Barbies.
Wow. Oh, that's really how it went. It was really funny.
That's really how it was.
Yeah. My boyfriend was like, oh, Oh, Chibi actually has a couple of those dolls if you want to ask her about it. And I was like, I do want to ask her about it. I do, though.
And then I was just like, hey, you want to talk about Monster High? And then I just sent you paragraphs of Monster High.
And I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah,
I wasn't really into the series, but like I like to watch people repaint stuff, so it's all Monster High.
Honestly, so like that's the customization community is like what's keeping the Monster High community afloat.
Yeah,
they're the true heroes.
They really are. Yeah, they're like, yeah, this one has defects, but that's whatever because we're just gonna paint over it. Oh,
but yeah,
man, some of those. Oh, but yeah,
so like
eBay,
we're gonna talk about like the haunted doll market, which usually doesn't have haunted. My personal opinion, I don't think Barbie dolls can be haunted yet.
Maybe.
I don't think Barbie dolls, there's a Barbie doll old enough to be haunted yet.
And you're right. The older ones are either like, they're either like thrown away in the garbage or they're like,
collector's items.
Exactly.
Yeah, and like I've never heard like a collector be like, dude, one of my Barbies just like flipped out of the shelf. Haunted. Dude. No, usually when we think about like haunted dolls, they're always like the baby dolls.
Yeah, because those ones are the ones that are like passed down from generations and whatnot.
Yeah, because it's just like kids like little girls like baby dolls. Who doesn't like babies? Besides most older women.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like the thing about like fashion dolls is like the clothes they're wearing becomes like old and like the material they're made up isn't very sturdy. But like with baby dolls, that's usually something that you do like end up passing down, or coincidentally something that like a lot of people just don't want to throw out because they feel bad about it.
Yeah, man,
it's the eyes.
It's the eyes and it's the intention behind it, I think. It's like, this is not like a thing to act out like fantasies and whatnot. It's like a nah, child, this is your baby and you must take care of it.
And
we are preparing you.
Yeah, a lot of like that nurturing energy like went into it, and like a lot of people just end up like keeping these like baby dolls for like years and like they don't know what to do with them. And honestly, that's what it is. That's why there's so many like baby dolls that are like still around, because it's like you kind of just feel bad throwing it away. Like someone loved it, you know?
Yeah, man.
Whereas with like a Barbie doll, like kids will just like straight up destroy them after a while.
Yeah. They're like, we can't salvage this one.
Yeah.
She's got like marker all over her.
I remember I was like looking into like Barbie stuff, and like I came across an article about like children and like torture play with Barbie dolls.
Oh.
And I was just like, that's why those dolls don't last long enough to be haunted. They don't love them after a while.
Oh no. Yeah, there was definitely specific ones that I was like, you are being dangled from a doorknob.
Did you draw on them with Sharpie?
I did not draw on them with Sharpie because my mom would have killed me.
I drew on them with Sharpie a lot.
Oh,
it's like new face.
No.
And it was always hideous.
Oh no. No, I don't think I did anything to my dolls. I liked my dolls a lot. But there was like a few that just were the were the victims of the other doll's bullying or something. I'm like, ugh, this one's blonde. Get her away.
Disgusting.
Well, because I had a best friend that was blonde that called me the fucking S word. So I was like, well, fuck this one.
Oh, that's funny.
I was like, never again.
But yeah, and like a lot of people are still like, just like we're really passionate about like fashion dolls. Like a lot of people are really like passionate about like these like old porcelain and like baby dolls.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah,
like, unfortunately, like, my knowledge is pretty much, like, fashion dolls and, like, high-end collector dolls. And I guess, like, a lot of people find those upsetting because, like, they get very, like, realistic with the detail. And I'm just like, oh, look at the fingernails. It's got fingernails. It's so beautiful.
I love that shit, man. It's great. Give me the most uncanny valley, please.
Yeah, remember when I showed you the ones with genitals?
Oh, it was amazing. They have genitals.
I was like, you could take them on or off. They're magnetic. But yeah, those are, like, the type of... Those are so more cool. Like the type of dolls that I really like, or like more.
I was so excited about those. I was like, dude, you can use those as references for porn. It's great. Or for like drawing. But anyway, those dolls that you send me, they're like, they seem like they would be, you know those, what are they called? You know those like wooden posable dolls that every artist has? Because apparently it helps.
Yeah, those are fool's gold.
They don't help anything.
Garbage.
They are garbage. I'm glad I only bought... the one that I bought was only $1.50.
Was it from Daiso?
It was from Daiso. It was indeed. I was so excited about it. I was like, I'm going to be a real artist now. But then you try to pose it and you're like, this makes no sense. How the fuck... Yeah, now
speaking of which, Haunty dolls.
Haunty dolls.
What's up with that? Haunty dolls. So, like, a haunted doll could come from, like, any shape or size. I'm sure there has been, like, haunted Barbies. But for the most part, it does seem to be, like, porcelain dolls. Mm-hmm. And, like, usually baby dolls. A lot for people who like to collect, like, composition dolls, which was an old-timey way of, like, manufacturing dolls before porcelain was made. Sometimes searching haunted doll is the best way to find, like, these old porcelain dolls. Sometimes searching up haunted doll is, like, the best way to find, like, these old composition dolls because they happen to be old, and, like, the way that composition dolls, like, decay is they get cracks on their skin. And, like, the paint starts to fall apart. So it has, like, that very, like, scary and eerie look to it.
Yeah. So, I just looked up a picture of what you were talking about. I was like,
yeah, so that was, like, before we figured out how to, like, mass-produce porcelain to the level it is now. Yeah. And then, like, a lot of porcelain dolls also end up in, like, the haunted doll market. But that's not always true. But I know, like, for a lot of people that like to collect these, like, very, like, vintage composition and, like, antique dolls, like, searching the haunted doll tag is, like, a completely, like, valid way of finding these dolls.
Yeah, because usually people that are putting stuff out on eBay, I feel like they kind of don't know what they have. So they're just like, I mean, I guess it looks creepy, so let's stick it out here. It's a haunted doll. Would you look at that?
Yeah, but if we also look at it, like, outside of, like, people who don't necessarily collect dolls, because, like, anyone could start collecting dolls. Once you buy one doll, you need more than one. It happens to everyone.
Oh, yeah.
Male, female, whatever. If you buy one doll, you're gonna buy another one. I'm sorry. It's too bad for you.
It's just how it works, man.
I bought one Monster High because I thought it looked neat, and now look at me now.
Yup. That's exactly how I came to have my collection of LOL dolls. I was like, you know what? This is my first big boy paycheck, and I've always wanted to buy myself a toy, so let's get one of these. These look cool. And then... and then the dopamine. And then... Oh, goodness.
Plus it has, like, the fucking, the unwrapping thing.
Yes!
That's how they fucking get you. Baby
the mystery.
Gambling, man.
It is baby gambling, and I love to gamble. So good.
Outside of that, like, haunted dolls are also kind of just, like, part of the culture when, like, every time there's, like, a new Chucky movie, or with these days, like, the new Annabelle movie, people are just like, you know what? I do want a creepy doll in my living room. It would really spice up my decor.
I can't get behind that sometimes, man. That's scary.
I can get behind it, because, like, after I read about, like, Annabelle, I was just like, I kind of do want, like, a Raggedy Ann on my couch. It would look really cool.
That I get, but I mean, like, the creepy, I don't know. It scares me, man.
Like, well, there's, like, a lot of reasons to, like, want to buy a haunted doll, because another part of it is, like, connecting with another spirit. Potentially, like, a child spirit, a fairy spirit, a witch spirit. There's, like, a giant market of, like, the types of spirits that are in these dolls. And, like, it's also used in, like, magic. Like, some people might need, like, a specific type of spirit in order to, like, conjure up a spell or something.
That's outside of my jurisdiction, man.
Yeah, magic's scary.
Magic's scary sometimes, man.
About the type of... I think when I read about that, they mostly mentioned it was black magic, and boy, I don't mess with that stuff. No. I'm very scared of black magic.
Me too. No, thank you. I would prefer not to. It's... Yeah. Me and my sister talk about it a lot, where it's like, well, I mean, I guess you can do it, but, like, I feel like I feel like it just comes back to you, man. You can't do that shit. Mm-hmm. You can't fuck someone over without getting fucked over, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like, it all comes back to you. Nah, dude, I don't like that. No. Like, I hear, like, a lot of stories of, like, Mexico and, like, black magic, and it's all, like, really, really scary.
Yeah, that shit's scary. I send you so many videos about it. It was great. That's terrifying.
Yeah, I feel like with, like, Hispanic parents, they're just like, don't do drugs, don't do black magic.
The only two.
The two things.
I mean, so yeah, it makes sense. Like, if you have fucking black magic for hire in your country, it's like, oh, baby, don't do that, please. That's scary. Yeah, that's gonna get you.
A lot of black magicians work with, like, the cartels, so it kind of goes hand in hand with, like, drug use. Mm-hmm. Man, what a fucking... Latin America is fucking crazy, bro. Yeah. I love it. Dude, I love my home country so much. Like, the culture and, like, the people. But then it's just, like, the violence and the black magic and the cartels. That shit's all super real over there, man.
It's real scary, yeah, man. That meme. Was it you that sent me that? The, like, what people think Mexico is like versus what it actually is.
Yeah, where it's just like a guy getting mugged, and then it's just like what Mexico's actually like, and it's like the pyramids, the food, like beaches, and a guy getting mugged.
Is how it be.
Yeah, man. And, like, besides, like, the black magic stuff, like, if we, like, really look into it, like, the whole haunted doll market really started out, really, like, took off with, like, these two listings. And one of them is and I hope I pronounced this correctly, it's the Dibuk box. Have you ever heard of the Dibuk box?
Dibuk box?
Dibuk? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you've heard of it.
Yeah.
That was, like, the haunted, like, wine... It's like a wine storage box that supposedly had, like, a malicious spirit that was, like, known in, like, Jewish folklore. Yeah, and, like, we could pretty much do, like, a whole episode of, like, all of the listings of the Dibuk box. Because it was listed multiple times on eBay with, like, these really long descriptions of, like, its history and, like, the misfortune that people have had on it. And, like, its final, I don't know if I should call it its resting place, its final home was with, like, famous Zach Baggins, the paranormal investigator.
Oh, yeah,
it's in his museum in Las Vegas.
Yeah, fucking, Post Malone got haunted by it or something.
Post Malone got haunted by the Dibuk box?
I think so. I think, like, he was touching someone who touched it, and then, like, there's a video camera where you can see, like, a flash of light, and he's like, whoa, what the fuck? Have you heard from Post Malone any time in the past? Well, what the fuck am I saying? Have you heard from him anytime recently?
Recently? Yeah. No, I haven't. I don't keep track of celebrities. I don't know who's who.
You don't know who Post Malone is?
He's like the thrift shopped man.
No, no, he's not.
He's not the
he's not the thrift shop.
Dude, I don't know anything about pop culture.
It's okay. He's the stinky one with a bunch of tattoos.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Something about popping pillies. That one.
Oh, dang.
He's a rock star.
Well, I hope he's doing all right. And that
Me too.
His curse is lifted from the book box.
I fucking hope so. He seems like an okay guy. Aside from being stinky.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And like another like really big like staple listing was the specific dolls that came from a lot of like different, like there's this one person that like listed a bunch of dolls, and they said that supposedly that they attained all of these dolls through like an estate sale, and it was the estate sale of like a nurse who used to work at the haunted Penhurst Asylum, and she worked in the children's ward. So the thing about the Penhurst Asylum is that it was one of the asylums that was investigated, and they found like a lot of abuse and like neglect of the residents there. And so it's one of like the hallmark investigations that caused all of these asylums to shut down. And so a lot of people, now it's defunct. I don't think it's doing anything of that. You can visit it though and like take tours of it, but a lot of people say that it's haunted from like all of that negative energy from the abuse of like the folks that used to like live there.
I believe it.
I believe it. We could do a whole episode on like the Penhurst Asylum.
Oh,
but, like,
hell
a lot
yeah.
of messed up shit did go down there, and like there's a lot of like paranormal activity that happens there, and like they do tours and stuff, so it's become a little bit of like a quiche, you know. I don't know if quiche's the right word, but it's become like a bit of a tourist trap. But I mean, we went into the Queen Mary, and that was pretty tight. I'll go to the
I was
asylum.
gonna say. Yeah, it's...
Yeah, like, we'll go.
We'll go, of course. I fucking love haunted stuff. It's great. I want to see for myself. Like, I'm scared, but also I'm so curious. I want to know.
Yeah, man, like... It's funny because we did an episode on, like, the Queen Mary and, like, the Death Museum, and my mom did see something.
Oh, yeah.
But we didn't see anything.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We were too horny for it. They knew.
We were just like, hey, ghost, what's that? We were drinking. I was wearing like a Barbie crop top and really tight pants.
Fucking love that Barbie crop top. Thanks. I saw it and I was like, bitch. Oh, I love it. It's so cute. One of these days, Barbie is gonna be like, okay, we cave. Here's a t-shirt with here's a punk edit of Barbie for you. Like, yes. Gimme.
Bro, one of my favorite Barbies to play with as a kid was like a punk Barbie. Like, you'd twist her head and like her hair would turn purple, and she had like metallic pants.
Yeah.
Dude, I fucking love that doll.
Oh, I love the ones where the hair turns color. I fucking love that shit.
Yeah, man. Anyways. Hold on, let me look at my notes real quick.
Look at your notes.
Yeah, for the Penhurst Asylum doll, there's this one in particular doll that, like, is a real big, like, how do you say, like, pinpoint in, like, the haunted doll market. And here is the description of it. It says, warning, extremely negative doll possessed by sexually sadistic demon.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I've been looking for one of those.
This is definitely the... Alright. I gotta read.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I always mess up when I read. No laugh. Don't laugh at me.
Okay.
No. This is definitely the worst doll of the bunch. She's a very actively haunted doll, possessed what I believe to be a male demon. The doll's eyes follow you no matter where you are. She will switch position to continue watching you wherever you are in the room. She moves from where she is left, often ending up wherever you are. At night, you will hear her running around the house, getting into things. She is sexually abusive to the other dolls. She's sexually abusive to the other dolls I have. Very sexually sadistic nature, and unfortunately, not only to other dolls.
Dun,
dot,
dun.
dot, dot.
Oh no.
I am willing to give full disclosure to the sexual nature of the winner of this doll. Please think it over fully before bidding. Be sure you could handle whatever may happen, as I will not take it back. Be at least 18 years of age and experienced with dealing with these kinds of possessions.
Why wouldn't you just tell us right now? I'm like, well, maybe I don't want to bet on this doll if it does more than what I thought it was going to do.
Man, it's up to you, man. You want to know how much that doll sold for?
Oh, please tell me. A lot.
$1,526 US dollars.
That's more than the stimulus we got. God damn. What? Why would you pay that? Well, I mean, I guess it's fine. But why would you pay that much for it?
It's because it's like people would say it's the real deal. It comes from like this well-known asylum that's mad haunted.
I forgot. I immediately forgot that it came from the... Okay, never mind. That makes more sense. Of course. I would love a haunted doll from the Queen Mary. Please.
Yeah, there were a lot of kids on that ship.
Yeah.
Isn't there like a haunted teddy bear or something in the Queen Mary?
I think so. Is there? I don't remember.
I'm not sure. Yeah, we might have to look back into that.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was
that's so much money.
This was one of the several dolls that this person had listed on eBay.
Damn.
I'm not sure what their eBay handle is. I wasn't able to find it. At least not in this book that I'm reading it from, because I'm out here reading fucking books for y'all.
She out here reading books. None of this Google. I'm out here Googling. She's like, no, I bought books for it.
You crazy.
I expand my mind.
Yeah, but like that just comes to show that like the price of these dolls really varies from like $20 to like $1,000 sometimes. Jeez. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, I guess people are just very... If I had a lot of money and I was very curious... I am as curious as I am right now, I think I'd probably buy a haunted doll. Maybe not that haunted doll. But if there was one that was like, yeah, you know, sometimes she moves. She's alright, but she's haunted. Then I'd be like, yeah, for sure, gimme.
Yeah, maybe, because it seems like this was a very active doll from the description of the seller. And I think, like, the more active the doll is, and, like, especially, like, how creepy the doll itself looks like, also, like, will determine, like, how high a price it goes for. Because these are people that are bidding on the doll. So, like, the more you want it, the higher the price is going to go up.
Yeah. It's probably why the market, like, flooded. Because they were like, holy shit. This guy got so much money for his doll.
Yeah, that's probably where, like, the market went up. Mm-hmm. Because it's like, they saw, like, one success story, and they're just like, I'm gonna recreate it. There's, like, a whole Cracked article about, like, this person that, like, sells haunted dolls. And they said that they started doing it because they were, like, a broke college kid. So they, like, set up a clown doll and, like, their dresser, and they, like, shook the dresser to make it look like the doll was moving. Or something along those lines. And, like, they posted a video along with the listing, and, like, he was able to sell it for, like, a lot more.
Oh, man. That's
so,
genius.
Yeah, there's definitely, like, those people around.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about it. Like, on the one hand...
when you... Yeah, go on.
Sorry. Like, on the one hand, it's like, yeah, get your coin, dude. But on the other hand, it's like... I don't know. I guess it makes it... it makes me look bad for believing in ghosts.
No, you feel like a fool.
Yeah, I feel like a fool. How dare you?
Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of these buyers also have like a feedback system. The thing about the feedback system is that they don't, for a while, they didn't like him on eBay.
Mm-hmm.
Because how do you prove that the ghost was there or not?
Yeah.
And is it enough to, like, get a refund back? So, like, obviously, like, when the haunted doll market was, like, at its peak, it usually, like, goes up whenever there's, like, a haunted doll movie.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, around the time that the first Annabelle went up, like, the market was, like, really, really ripe, you know?
Yeah.
And around this time, like, eBay, like, banned the sale of haunted dolls and, like, basically all, like, metaphysical or, like, spooky, not so much spooky, spiritual selling, because in their eyes, that was against their policy of, like, not selling, like, human remains.
I see.
Or human body parts, because, like, if a human soul is a human remain, but at the same time with, like, eBay, it's like they don't want to go through, like, the trouble of, like, having to define what a human soul is.
They're like, this is too much. This is too much.
This eBay's just like, this is just too much for us right now. No haunted dolls.
No, none of it.
They banned the sale of, like, metaphysical and, like, cursed and, like, haunted dolls for a while. Because it went against their policy. And also, like, if you want to return your doll because it's a fake, like, how do you fucking prove it? Like, what is that dispute going to look like?
Yeah,
and
man.
how are you going to resolve that? It's just, it's too much.
They're like, how?
It would require eBay to make way too many calls on that they don't want to make.
eBay's like, come on, guys. We just wanted to have a platform for Chinese sellers to sell at 1 cent. Please, stop it.
It's like, what is this? I don't know.
What is this? We just wanted money. Sorry, I didn't know what I said before. That's what I should have said, because we just wanted money. I just wanted to sell cell phone cases from China, please. That's all I wanted. Sorry, I keep going back to China because that's the only thing that I've ever bought from eBay. It's cell phone cases for like 2 cents.
It's okay. I buy a lot of anime merch from eBay. There's a lot of good sellers, man.
I believe you. I don't know, something about eBay, like, freaks me out. So I guess it's just because I don't know how to use it. I'm very much like, can you just give it to me, please? And they're like, no, you gotta bid on it. And I'm like, but can I just have it? I think I only did, I got into a bidding war, like, once over some shoes that someone that I like wore. And it was so I can wear them.
Yeah, man, bidding can be a little bit stressful. To let everyone know.
Yeah.
I usually don't bid too much because I usually order from, like, companies that use eBay, and they only have, like, a buy it now option. They don't have the bidding option. It's just like, this is the price. You want it or no?
They're like, this is just our other Amazon. Wait, so actually, I mean, that makes sense why eBay wouldn't want, like, quote unquote haunted dolls, and also it makes sense why they don't have, like, how do I say? Like Etsy sells a lot of, like, witchy stuff, and it, like, they claim to be like, I put my fucking powers into it, so it is more money. There's not a lot of that on eBay. They just sell the rocks. So, does Etsy have a haunted doll market?
That's where it moved to. It's funny you mentioned that, because like, after eBay did that, like, all of the market moved to Etsy.
Oh, dang.
So if you're in the market for like a haunted doll, like, your best bet is usually to go on Etsy, and there's, like, a couple of stores that just specialize in, like, selling, like, haunted dolls to you. That's cool. Like, a lot of them seem to have, like, really good reviews. it's really interesting because there's kind of a, how do you say, a formula to how to sell a haunted doll.
Do tell.
So the formula to how to sell haunted dolls is that, the formula to how to sell haunted dolls is that they all start with like a description. Yeah, give me the formula. They all start with like a description of what the doll does. So like, for example, nasty perverse doll drinks your Pepsi and calls you a bitch. Maybe that's the description.
I want that one.
So your description is just like, describe the doll, nasty hoe bitch. What do they do? Drink your Pepsi and call you a bitch. And then in the description, you entail the story of what the haunted doll does. So, like we read earlier with the haunted asylum doll, it was like, it does this, this is where it came from, these were the past owners. Like, you have to tell a story.
I mean, yeah, that definitely makes sense. If you don't have a story in there, man, like, you're just sitting there saying that you have it. Sorry, continue.
Yeah, if you want to make it extra spicy, you warn them, and it's just like, no refunds, very active, just like we saw the description of like the last doll we went over, where it's just like, you have to be 18 years or older, I will not take refunds, very haunted. But like, not all of the dolls are as extreme as that, obviously. That doll was kind of like an extreme example and like one of like the most profitable examples.
Yeah.
Most of them would be something like, very active doll, her name is this and that, and then the description would like go on. It's like, this doll was owned by this and that, they went through this is some of the activity that they do, and it's all like very straightforward usually.
Mm-hmm.
But like, as we saw with the asylum doll, that's like the asylum and like the D-Book listings, like those are like the most, how do you say, the most outrageous, where like they have just like these long stories that go along with it and like these descriptions of what they do that's like really upsetting. And like it all helps to like sell the doll and like what you're gonna look forward to essentially when you do buy it.
Yeah, it's all streamlined now. They're like, this is what it is, this is what it, get it. Take my haunted doll. It is haunted, I promise you.
It's haunted, I promise. I mean, it could be, like, I don't doubt it, man.
Yeah, like, I'm sure some of them are.
Like, for me, like, I collect, like, mostly fashion dolls, and I like to say that, like, for the most part, they're not haunted. But, like, I did see listings that for, like, haunted plushies and, like, haunted Baby Alive dolls and, like, the recent Baby Alive dolls. And those are nowhere near as old as, like, Barbie dolls.
I hate that you said that to me. I fucking hate Baby Alive. Like I said, Hasbro makes trash. They cannot make fashion dolls. They cannot make girls' toys. I will say it. That Baby Alive doll is so fucking scary, and I hate it. And, like, oh my god, even the commercials for it.
Let me read the description of, like, this Baby Alive doll that I found. Oh god, I love it.
I hate Baby Alive. Just in general. Like, you feed him the same thing that it shits out. I hate it. It's disgusting. Anyway.
Alright, so this is from an Etsy seller called Nancy's Haunted Dolls. And Nancy's Haunted Dolls, like, actually started out by, like, inheriting around, like, 300 dolls from, like, their late mother. So they just have like a ton of these things lying around. And I found this one that I didn't like because it's like a Baby Alive doll. And in my head, I think that if a haunted doll is haunted, it has to have like a lot more history to it. I don't know. I feel like recent dolls can't be haunted, but maybe I'm just being picky. But essentially, this is a Baby Alive doll. It's one of, like, the more recent ones that has, like, the cartoony face and everything. And this is the description. Haunted, taboo, the obese child who loves to throw tantrums. And this is the description. Oh, I love this description. It's all in capitals. Up for grabs is a chunky, fat, little haunted baby girl by the name of Taboo. Taboo passed away at the young age of 17 months. She was highly obese and weighed a whooping 75 pounds. Her spirit is very much alive. You will experience giggles, cries, tantrums, and joy. This baby likes to throw up and tip objects if she doesn't receive the attention she wants. You will have many years of enjoyment with her. As you can see from the pictures, this baby is loaded with positive energies. Taboo died of obesity, which caused her heart to give in. She comes with her favorite wooden musical rocking chair. Please ask questions because all sales are final.
Well.
And this doll is up for grabs for $71.
No, thank
euros.
You. No thanks. Isn't that just what Baby Alive does? She just throws up. She's disgusting.
Dude, I don't know, man.
I'm sorry.
Like Baby Alive.
I was gonna say my hatred.
Ever since they stopped putting animatronics in them, I stopped giving a fuck.
They used to put animatronics in it?
Yeah, they used to like have the little animatronics to like make them chew, but like for a lot of them.
Oh yeah,
maybe it became something of like a choking hazard if like the doll ever broke apart. Like there must have been some changes. Maybe it was too expensive.
Some kids probably put their finger in there or something.
I always put my finger inside animatronic toy mouths. Oh. That's the first thing I do.
You're the problem. No, I think I remember now, actually. The commercials, she was like talking and everything, huh? She's like, Mom. Ugh. I hate Baby Alive.
Yeah, but it's the worst. The new Baby Alives are like very cartoony. They're just the doll that you feed and that's it. It's like very simple mechanics.
Still bad. It's ugly.
But yeah, this person has like a lot of good reviews. Let's see. Just received my second doll purchase today in the mail. Package was impressively well done considering it was traveling all the way to Ontario, Canada. Her name is Ronnie and she is definitely a true gem of an antique. Looking forward to see what she brings to the table. Nancy, thank you very much as well.
Who's
Be in
Nancy?
touch soon enough to purchase my third doll. So glad I made the right decision on choosing 2 dolls, which I'm sure will not disappoint me. Can't wait to see how Ronnie reacts and communicates towards me as I'm having lots of energy with Sasha.
Dang, so they just have like a harem of haunted dolls. It's crazy. Getting so much money.
You sent me one right here. Oh, I do not like the face of this doll. She's got like anorexia face.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna send you. I looked up on Etsy the haunted dolls, and this is the first one that came up, and like if you look at the pictures, it's very unsettling. The other ones are just like regular porcelain dolls that are cute, but they did a good job. They photographed her at night with the flash on. It's gross.
Yeah. The sculpt of the face is a little bit interesting on this one, definitely. Oh, she has some posability. That's cool.
She's freaky.
It doesn't look like her hands are made out of porcelain.
Oh yeah, you can like move
if it's
them.
Made out of porcelain or not. Yeah, she looks like her face is made out of vinyl. It could be made out of vinyl, but I can't really tell from these pictures.
Wait, does she have like an American Girl doll? Wait, hold on. It says vintage.
The proportions don't look right for an American Girl doll, unless she's like a vintage American Doll girl.
Yeah, they say that it's a vintage doll. Maybe she is. Let's look it up.
Yeah, she's just like a vintage doll, but I don't know what material it's made out of. It doesn't really say.
Yeah, it looks like vinyl.
Yeah. This one doesn't... It looks like vinyl with like a stuffed body. So it has fabric. It has like a fabric torso. Yeah, but this one, it just says mannequin life-size adolescent doll, 573 euros. But this one doesn't hype up the haunted dollness of it. It just says that it's an antique doll. It says, no returns or exchanges, but please contact me if you have any problems with your order. But you found this under like a haunted doll tag, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier in the episode, like sometimes just searching the haunted doll tag is just a good way to find like antique dolls that are hard to come by, you know?
Maybe. Or maybe it's just assumed that she's haunted by the fact that she looks terrifying.
Yeah, that head sculpt is like really scary. I don't like those cheekbones.
Yeah, the cheekbones are weird and like her eyes are like weirdly downturned, but only one of them. Ugh, she's looking right at me. I hate it. She only has bottom lashes. Ugh. That's what it is. She only has bottom lashes.
She only have bottom lashes?
Yeah.
Disgusting.
I zoomed in. It was
Who designed this doll?
Who designed it? I zoomed in and it was a bad idea. She only has bottom lashes. I hate it. Who does that? Who the heck? What kind of... Get out of here. Bad doll design. Only bottom lashes. Disgusting.
Yeah, we'll put this one in the description, or maybe we'll add her onto the video. We'll see.
God, she's creepy.
I just don't like that head sculpt.
It's bad. I don't like it. And like, she's too tall.
I don't know if she's supposed to be... Like, she has like really long arms, or might be how the picture was taken. Yeah, that's a good way to find like antique dolls, you know? Sometimes when it comes to like old dolls, it's just like, that's just what they look like before they figured it out.
It's creepy.
Another interesting aspect of like the haunted doll community is that like this public radio host by the name of like Jack Hutchcraft that like came across like the haunted doll market while like browsing the internet. And I know that like my brother and me also had like a whole skit about like looking at haunted dolls. And like Mr. Hutchcraft, the radio host, he like actually like got people who buy these dolls to like go on his show, and like he interviewed a lot of them. And one of the things that he found like really interesting was just like the people who collect the dolls, because a lot of them seem like pretty normal. One of the things he said was, quote, "I think what fascinates me the most about the community is the people, not their dolls. Everyone I spoke to was sincere and perhaps a little anticlimactically pretty much completely normal. They just so happen to believe that the figures that they have sitting in their homes are inhabited by spirits of dead children."
Just so happen to.
They just so happen to.
Hey man,
They're
sometimes,
like...
you know, they're not all weird. It's fine. They're not all like ex-Fujoshi girls on the internet talking about...
Look,
sometimes
we're
they're
not
normal.
Ex-Fujoshi. We're recovering Fujoshi.
Yeah. You never stop. It's an addiction. It's a disease.
Yeah, dude. We still have, how do you say, withdrawals?
Yeah. We still have the cravings. I just spent like 2 days reading a 55 chapter fan fiction of one of my favorite pairings. Guys, it's a problem.
Oh. A lot of people that collect these haunted dolls consider that these are spirit children. They're not malicious. They're not angry most of the time. They're just like wandering spirits that are just chilling and looking for a place to like, you know, just chill. Just like see what people are doing. Because a lot of people do get like really attached to their haunted dolls, you know, with the belief that there's a spirit in there.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of people who, like, have these dolls, there's, like, this Instagram blog, at Composition Dolls, who has, like, this little tiny haunted doll that she takes pictures of. It's just, like, this little tiny thing. She uses the, what is it called? Hold on, I'm looking at my notes.
Okay.
I always forget what they're called. Yeah, so she uses the EVPs to like measure its activity, which is like the little device that has the colors and the numbers to tell you like if there's a ghost around or not. I'm not quite sure how they work out, but like I know people do use those in like ghost hunting stuff. Yeah. And like it always like goes to green. She's very active. She takes videos of her, and then like the little spirit orbs show up, and like she just like hangs out with it and like watches TV with it.
It's actually really cute. It's like a little companion.
It's just a little companion. Most of these dolls aren't malicious. Of course, there are malicious dolls, and there is a market for like people who want like malicious spirits to use in like black magic or like whatever. I don't ask those questions.
Yeah, that's
I'm
scary.
not going to start asking people what they're doing with their malicious spirits.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I was like, I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Yeah.
I don't want to know enough to talk shit about you, so. No,
but,
thanks.
like, you know, when I think about, like, people who collect haunted dolls, it's always these folks that, like, they're interested in antique dolls, and, like, they're interested in, like, child spirits that, like, cause no harm, and, like, they just want to put them someplace where they're safe. You know, there's like a lot of etiquette with like haunted dolls, which is like, don't throw it away, always rehome it.
That's very sweet.
Yeah, because if you a lot of time it's believed that if you try to like throw away a doll that's haunted, like they'll get mad at you and like they will attack you in some way.
Yeah, man, makes sense. It's like, I trusted you. Poor things.
Yeah, man.
Maybe I do.
But yeah, man. What do you think about that?
It's not for me, but it's definitely very cool. I don't know. I wish there weren't so many scammers. Because I'm like, that's really cool, but like, there can't be that many haunted dolls. Or I don't know. Maybe it's
like, how many lost spirit children could... Oh, I'm sorry. What were you saying?
I said, or I don't know, I guess we've lived long enough. maybe it is really common. You know, all the what's it called? Fucking, I don't know, the fucking pilgrim children? I don't know what I was trying to say.
But yeah, man. I think for the most part, folks that have haunted dolls, like, this is pretty harmless because, like, they're not always super active.
Yeah.
Like, there's some haunted dolls that are, like, more active than others. And, like, there also might be some that might just be old dolls that, like, they wanted to get rid of faster. Because, like, even in, like, Facebook listings, they'll be like, haunted side table, take it away from me. It's become kind of, like, a catch-all for trying to, like, sell, like, some really old shit.
Dang. I mean, I guess it makes sense.
But I mean, if it is haunted, I mean, just
like,
take
what
it,
if?
right? What if it is?
That's a steal. Cool. That's a steal if that is haunted. No, I don't know. It's cool. I think it's pretty cool. I like, again, it's not for me, but I don't know. It sounds like a cool hobby. It's like taking in rescues and like being a foster parent to an extent. It's like taking in rescues.
I don't know. I might get one. Who knows? Like,
who knows?
Maybe when I have like a nice house with like cool furniture. Because like the houses I've been looking at lately, like they all have china cabinets. And like, I don't got fucking china. I got dolls though.
Hey,
and, like, if I'm gonna put a doll in a china cabinet, it has to be, you know, not my purple teddy color Barbies. It has to be something that looks nice.
Dang. It's you know what? Now that you've mentioned it as decor, I'm like, you know what? I think I'll take a chance.
Bro. Old porcelain dolls make a hella cool decor, bro.
They do.
It's an aesthetic.
They do. What is their name? Bunny from YouTube. What's her name? Graveyard Girl. She has like a bunch of... I think she had like a bad experience with those, but she has like a bunch of little baby doll heads that look really cool. That scares me though. I'm like, like I'm pretty sure that a lot of these people are maybe not scammers, but they're definitely like, well, I don't know. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. But, you know, it looks cool. But I feel like with my luck, I'd be the one that got, like, the fucking hella haunted doll. Be like, I was just buying decor, like, and this, and now I don't know. And now my ceiling is, or now my furniture is on the ceiling.
It's like, you got a demon baby, but you already live with demons in your house. How bad can it be?
Well, that's what I don't want again. I don't want it.
You don't want to deal with demons again?
No, it's cool, man. It's fine.
It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad, but it was kind of, though.
You guys should check out the Thought House. What did we name it?
I think it was Thought House.
Yeah, where Thotty talks about her haunted house, which may or may not have been haunted by demons.
Yeah, someone said it was like, oh yeah, it was a demon baby. I was like, fuck. I hope not. That's scary. I don't know. Like, obviously being in it was like whatever, but what is it? But like the feelings were bad. Like the home environment was a little toxic. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's like, I don't want to do that.
I wonder if that's true. Like, for anyone that collects the haunted dolls, like, has it affected like your environment? Because, like, the same way like bad spirits like feed off of like bad energy. Yeah. Do you feel like you may have like brought in like a doll that was more than you bargained for and like brought a bunch of like toxicity? Or maybe because like a lot of these dolls don't seem to be malicious spirits. Maybe like you have like a doll that just gives off cool, good vibes, man. They're just chilling. They're just fucking vibing, man.
That would be nice.
Like, what's that like?
You feel better when you go around the doll? That'd be dope. I'd buy a doll that had only positive vibes.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of positive vibe dolls out there to buy, mate.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, maybe I will then.
Or maybe you could even make a positive vibe. Just put your intentions in it, bro. Witchcraft.
There you go. I mean, I do make dolls, actually. I was actually gonna mention, I was like, I don't know, I don't really trust dolls that much. Unless they're like the streamlined, like mass-produced dolls, or I made them. I'm like, I don't fucking trust you. What are you doing here? You got a ghost in there. I don't believe you. I have a couple creepy dolls that I crocheted. Oh shit!
Yes.
I got money now. We can do it.
You're gonna crochet some dolls?
Yeah, man. What if I crochet some dolls and sell them as haunted dolls? I can make creepy ones. Perfect.
I mean, it's a
business model.
There's like a lot of witchcraft that like does involve dolls. Like, I'm pretty sure that's a market out there.
Maybe.
But yeah.
You
got any questions?
I don't know. I guess not really. I don't think any that you can answer. Be like, why, dog? Why you do that? Or no, I don't know. I'm curious as to any stories that people would have. Like, there's a lot of videos on YouTube, but I feel like those are all they all just like, what's it called? They all like watch the making of Paranormal Activities and just just did this shit. I want to hear some stories.
Yeah, man, tell us your stories of your haunted doll. I think we got one in like either the next or the last episode, depending on like how Sock Monkey releases the episode. Mm-hmm. But we did talk about like one of our listeners and like their haunted dolls. So like if you have haunted dolls that in your house, like tell us like what it's like.
I don't know, man. I really want video. I want to see them move, bitch. I want to see them go
there's
around.
Like a bunch of... There's like one of my friends that told me that there was like a big TikTok community, but I'm just like, I'm too fucking old for that shit. I'm not gonna learn a new social media.
I don't believe them. Oh, have you seen those videos? Actually, I just remembered. There's videos of like Barbies moving and like looking at people, and they're all like from Mexican households.
Yeah, I've seen those. I guess they're only haunted in Mexico.
The only ones. Dang. It's all that Mexican magic, man. It's scary.
Oh man, it's just the doll that's available to them.
There you go.
Yeah, just like
it's that like hollow
like
plastic
Island
one
in Mexico. Yeah, just like Doll Island in Mexico has like a lot of Barbies, more so than like baby dolls. Just like fucking hanging everywhere, man.
Yeah, wasn't there a Monster High in there?
Yeah, there was like. I pointed out like a couple of brats, and I was just like, "That's a Mycene doll." Yeah,
there was a fucking Forever After High one in there, the blue one.
Yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, when we did, I think that's the second episode we did on like Doll Island. Yeah. We talked about how like we found like a lot of fashion doll lines that we really like.
Or I guess we don't know for sure.
Like scattered around.
We don't know for sure, but it looked a lot like it.
Mm-hmm.
That's fun.
I really like that episode. I love looking at the videos of like Doll Island because it's just like if you're a doll collector and like it's not Barbie because like they're all naked and there's like no distinguishing features. But if it's like a Bratz or like a Monster High doll, like you could kind of tell what it is, like just from like its hair and its face.
Yeah. We were looking for dolls with no feet because those are the Bratz ones.
Those are the Bratz. If they don't have feet, they're Bratz. Yeah, man. But I think that's the end of the episode, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Dang, here we were being scared that it was going to be a short episode. We an hour.
Yeah, but then we had to talk about fucking Barbie.
Oh yeah. Well, we love Barbie, okay? It's about collecting dolls. I love Barbie. Man. That Trixie Mattel series is so good.
There's like one doll that I have of my Monster High collection that my mom doesn't like and that actually spooked me one day.
Oh, tell me.
So I got like a little birthday present and it was Scara Screams. Mm-hmm. Scara Screams is like, she's like a light green Monster High. Like she has like a very 70s go-go boots look. She's like really cool. I love her doll.
Is she the one that's like translucent?
No, she's not translucent. Like her defining feature is that her eyes are just white. She doesn't have like irises or anything.
Oh.
And like my mom was like really upset by it. And she was just like, draw some eyes on it. It's like it's right here, like next to me. I love this fucking doll. It's one of like I think it was the Scare Scream Scarnival line. So nice. It was one of the budget lines. Uh-huh. It was like she's like a cute, simple doll, and like her defining features that she doesn't have any eyes. And like I remember one day when I was going to work at 3 a.m., like it was staring directly at me from like my mirror, and it spooked me a little bit. So I changed the position of like the face so it wasn't looking at the mirror.
You're like, she knows.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. I am having a little bit of trouble with one of my LOL dolls. I don't think it's anything, but let me show you. I'm stupid and I created a little scene. I don't know if I've showed you. Here, let me send you a picture. Okay. Ooh, that was a good photo. Alright. I send to you.
Send.
I'm sending. There it is. So, for the people that don't see the picture, including Cheeb right now, I made a little scene with my LOL dolls. I have 3 of them that are like goth themed, and one that I do not like that is coincidentally very preppy, but I don't like it because it has what's it called? It has like animal print on it, and I don't like it. And it's gross. I hate animal print. So I put them in a circle around this one who's laying down on top of one of my pentagram, like my like pentagram shaped jewelry. And one of them fell over. And it freaked me out a little bit. I haven't touched her. It's the one that I like. The rare one, remember? Did you see it?
Yeah, I see it. Oh, you have all kinds of cute stuff.
Yeah. But but the one on top, like she was facing towards us. She's facing towards the audience. And then one day I went out here and like she's just fucking facing the little books that I put her on top and like face forward. And I'm like, "Oh no." I'm a little spooked.
It's like I didn't leave her like that.
Yeah, but now I left her like that. I'm like, I'm not going to touch her for a second. Hold on. I'm sure it's nothing, but it was a little spooky.
Yeah, maybe it just fell over with, like, the cabinet shaking or something.
Maybe. Hope so. Can you imagine having fucking haunted LOL dolls? Disgusting.
Dude, do you think there's, like, a haunted Bratz doll?
Oh, I hope so.
I don't know, man.
She just, like, randomly kicks off her shoes. I talked
to one of my friends about, like, the potential for, like, a haunted Monster High doll coming out anytime soon. We did, like, a whole episode on it. She read my fortune.
Oh, yeah!
Well, she didn't read my fortune. I asked her if, like, Monster High was ever coming back. And it looks like it kind of is. So, like, everything that we talked about that episode is kind of coming true. Very exciting.
Oh, I hope so. I want to get into Monster High.
As of the time of this recording, they announced 2 collector dolls for Monster High. One of them being like an It doll. So, like, very excited for, like, Monster High collectors, especially if you like horror movies, which, like, if you collect Monster High dolls, you probably do. You probably like Halloween, horror movies, and being a hoe. So, those are, like, 3 of my favorite things.
Yeah, man. I like those Monster High dolls a lot. I'm sad that I didn't get into them earlier.
Yeah, they're very cute. I got into them. Gosh, when did I get into collecting Monster High? I think it was the Christmas where the Haunted line came out. Hold on.
I don't know when that is.
That was Monster High Haunted dolls. When did they come out?
All I really know aside from the trivia is that I like the Burple one. Burple, I think she's a vampire.
Oh, you said Eliza Bat, right?
Yeah, Eliza Bat. She's so cute.
Oh, yeah. So I started collecting around 2014 or 2015, because I know the first doll line I collected was from, like, the Haunted line, which was, like, ghost characters that I really liked. Mm-hmm. I don't know, I really liked them. They came out around, like, Christmas time. And, like, from then on, I, like, started collecting like crazy. But most of my doll lines are, like, from 2014 and forward. Which, there was, like, some fucking good-ass lines. There was... What was there? We got, like, the Carnival line. We had the Haunted line that I really liked. What else what other, like, big lines came out? You could still find the Create-A Monsters, which I thought were really cool.
That's what I was trying to remember. I was like, there was one.
Yeah. There was, like, 3 San Diego Comic-Con releases when I started collecting, and I have one of the San Diego Comic-Con releases. Nice. Which is the one with Vincent and Wisp, which I'm sure this is all nonsense to you, but...
A little bit. I'm like, who? I'm like, Scalera?
Gloom and Bloom was also a really good line. Yeah, I collected from, like, whichever line that I thought looked the prettiest.
Yeah, man, that's how you do it.
Completionist. Yeah, I just collected the ones that I thought were pretty, and I collected quite a bit.
I feel it.
Maybe one day I'll, like, take a video of it. I don't know. There's some that are, like, hidden away in boxes.
One Sunday you'll do it.
There's, like, a bunch in my closet that have never been displayed, so...
oh, goodness.
I'm a mess.
It's okay. I feel it. I, too, have not gotten anything... Or the LOL dolls that I have, I'm like, man... They're all doing, like, glitter and stuff, and I'm like, I'm not trying to have glitter all over my house. So, I'm not buying anything until they come out with something good.
Oh, dude, I also did, like, a custom for, like, a art history project that I'm really proud of. Yeah, I made her clothes out of paper, and it was, like, a fishtail, and she was, like, a mermaid.
Oh,
it was very cool.
Nice.
Yeah, the face isn't very good because it was very basic.
It's okay.
It was just for, like, a school project. Yeah. But maybe one day I'll redo it. Yeah. I'll get into, like, collecting it. So that way I could just, like, pick up Monster High dolls from, like, yard sales and color them.
Yeah.
It'll give me something to do. But yeah, if you like haunted dolls and Monster High and LOL and dolls that look like they could say fuck, you should follow us. You should follow us on Instagram and Twitter at haunts_r_us, where we post a lot of the art of our characters and like memes and stuff. Mm-hmm. We also have a Tumblr, haunts-r-us. And we have, if you want to like show us any of your haunted dolls or like your stories, you could always DM us in either of those, or you could DM us on our email, hauntsrus@gmail.com. And yeah, man. Tell us about, like, your toy collections. Like, do you collect Barbie or Monster High or Bratz, Mycene?
Dude, if anyone, like, sends their Barbie collection, I will freak out. Send us.
Yeah.
Send us pictures of your collections, please. I want to geek out.
And that's it for this episode of HauntsRUs. And you're still haunted on Maine.
Woo!
Disgusting.
How
could you do this
Terrible.
To yourself?
Tiny pee-pee. Play us out!
Play us out.